not a place for a white rabbit. Who are you? Did the Imperial Mother send you to protect me? Who is this person? Just now I used Imperial Tyrant body art, yet he easily took it and even pushed me back. Elderly, you're still not backing down. Steward Jua. What, Jua fan? It's been only half a year. How could his strength soar to such a degree? He is completely different from the one we saw in the esoteric debate. He's really a monster. Old Feng, should we bust our heads and keel over? The youth of today seem to have overtaken us. Hard days await us. Following Jua Fan's explosion of power, His Majesty will have to change his plans for the Luo clan. I'm sure we are seeing Jua Fan far more often in the future. For the sake of the Imperial family, we can only obey. Jua Fan, you are finally here. Miss, are you all right? Are you that? Jua Fan. I've seen you somewhere before. You're 10 times more handsome than the rumor goes. Brother. I missed you so much. Brother, what did you do that for? I'd rather not get crushed to death, thank you. Humph, who are you trying to play here? You stopped 2 peak radiant stage experts but can't take a bit of my extra weight. Third brother, do you know him? Third brother. Then you're the princess. Youngning, how did you get out? What are you doing here? Do you realize how dangerous that was? Thank you, young Master Jua, for your timely rescue. I am. What is he going to do? Fight? You're Jua Fan. What are you trying to do? Oh, nothing. On this auspicious day, the Luo clan is receiving its title and I hoped everyone would keep to themselves, or a war might break out. Ha 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 ha. What a joke. You are only a third-rate clan with no legacy, yet you dare to fight a house. To me, Luo clan has only 2 people. Apart from you and Li Jingtian, what else can be taken out? Ever heard the saying, short-handed? You 2 are great, but the rest are junk. Once surrounded, the rest will fall like flies. Dumb bigot, you think I don't have a way to fight that legacy of yours? Then I'll show you. Come on. Such a terrifying pressure. Although we have 30 venerables, this aura is not inferior to ours. Raging Ancestor Qiu Yanhai, Ice Moon with Xue Qingjian, what are you 2 doing besides the Luo clan? Sir Lang, are you regretting not killing us? Hi, a shame it's all too late now. Steward Jua is far stronger in this regard. He truly was vile in his recruiting. I get the chills just thinking about it. A pair of masochists that don't know how to accept a favor. I realize I've been too kind to you. Ha ha ha. Elder Shui is right. This is where you are beneath me. What you can't obtain, you destroy. The more precious the item, the more this logic stands. Since there is a high chance it might come back to bite you. If one day you fall at my hand, you will experience complete failure. That is why, as a fellow steward, I can lead the Luo clan to new heights. while you can only assist the regent estate by cooking up some elaborate schemes. Humph, this is the difference between rulers and their ministers. And this is what you lack, bringing your downfall. The second greatest mind in Tianyu, Lang Wucheng, was being pushed back in a verbal contest with Shuafan. He was so angry that he couldn't manage to speak a word or even catch his breath. The abominable four scheming demons. Weren't you in the Thunderswarm Mountain, locked away by the demon scheming sect? What are you doing with the Luo clan? Could it be? Who are you? Who are you? How could a mere mountain hold the four demonic heroes? Heh heh, the mountain can't hold us. That goes double for you. Is that so? I think. You must have escaped your prison, right? If I report you to the demon scheming sect, not just you, but even the Luo clan will. Na. Go and give it a try. These four twerps are here to help the Luo clan, by the order of demon scheming sect leader, Xia Wuyue. What? Impossible. Does that mean the Luo clan has one of the Empire's three guardian sects, demon scheming sect, on their side? Steward Zhua, is it true? Of course. Although I just made up those words, I don't care even if Xia Wuyue knew. Watch out. Let that be a warning. Their unity tactic is hard to defend against. Don't let them get the drop on you. Hey ha ha ha. Geezer, weren't you about to report us? We're no longer scared of you. If you still have the guts, run away from us four demonic heroes and snitch. Steward Zhua, today is Luo clan's award ceremony. You can't shed blood. Please cease hostilities, and call back your elders. A red sky is an auspicious sky. We should make it so in reality as well. We shall turn the ceremony into a sign of prosperity. Elderly, who was it that struck first? It was him. In that case, we can't turn back as cowards. Elders, it's showtime. What's going on? I only wanted to cut some of the Luo clan's momentum and curb the new house's development. So how did it turn the other way around with us getting curbed? Not to mention this has stopped being a mere beating, we already have a casualty. If this goes on, the Luo clan's fiends will kill us all. Useless things. I really can't rely on them at the critical moment. This happens right under the Emperor's nose. Where in the name of all that's holy had those damn divine dragons gone off to? Sir Lang, do something. Steward Zhua, is it all right to do this? We both know how this is going to end. You're not the one to go to war knowing there's a third party involved and risk losing everything. Perhaps. Not. Sir Lang, there's a difference between me, you, and Zhuge Changfeng. I'm not all brain and no brawn. Sometimes I go a little nuts, you see. It's normal. I'm sure you understand this by now, having felt it on your own skin. He will really do it. Against a man without restraints, the crazier he is, the more horrifying he becomes. With nothing in this world to chain him down, you have no idea what insane idea he may come up with next. Well, I can't challenge this kid's limit anymore. Then, what would make you step down? It's simple. Apologize. What, apologize? Apologize. Apologize my ass. We'd rather choose death before dishonor. You and me, little demon, we're gonna settle this right here. Don't take him on by yourself. Imperial Tyrant Body Art. Go to hell. Life and Death Art. One blow. Why is the Luo clan a den of monsters? Hi Venerable, see that? That's why we side with the Luo clan. Does the Luo clan have much stronger cultivation methods than the imperial family and regent estate? If this is true, then we will have to re-evaluate their power. I'm afraid that regent estate has no chance to win at this point. Everyone, listen up. Steward Zhua, it was I who offended you. Please forgive me. The head of houses, regent estate, actually surrendered to a new house. This hasn't happened in 1,000 years since the establishment of the country. The regent estate was stuck up even before the imperial family. But before Zhua Fan, they have completely yielded. So you can learn. From now on, the head of the 8 houses is no longer the regent estate, ha ha ha, but our Luo clan. He he he. Elder Chu, is that our ally? Exactly. Good, Elder Chu, we truly bet on a treasure this time. There's hope for Drifting Flowers edifices to rise again. Sigh, I really did not expect this little guy of the Luo clan would hide so many secrets. Who'd have thought that he would reveal his entire hand only now? A truly unpredictable man. How did he reach such an inconceivable level? It's mind-boggling. It makes me recall that man. You mean invincible scamp, Gu Santong. Besides that little devil, I've never seen anyone in the Profound Heaven stage capable of taking a peak Radiant stage expert's attack with such ease. It used to be only him, but now. He he he. Zhua Fan is more terrifying than Gu Santong. Gu Santong is but a humble man. With a bit of trickery, he'd fall for anything. With the imperial palace trapping him for 300 years, it makes his godlike feat back then look like a lie. He is but a mere child. But Zhua Fan is different. He is a true master of cunning and trickery. To play or con him is harder than taking the throne. Now that he has Gu Santong's power as well, no one in Tianyu can deal with him. Prime Minister, didn't you say everything was put in place by the Emperor? He wanted to incite the regent estate and Luo clan to sink further into killing each other. The two were so close to doing it as well, with Zhua Fan's high and mighty display, and killing 2 of regent estate's venerables, doesn't that mean he fell for it? As far as my old eyes see, Long Wucheng just had to endure and the 2 houses would be tearing each other apart by now. You guys only see what's in front and not from every angle. The Emperor might have set the stage, but couldn't care less about how this drama played out. Be it Zhua Fan or Lang Wucheng, both are wise enough to see it. Neither of them wishes to fight and let the Emperor win. However, at this point, Zhua Fan has found Lang Wucheng's limit. Because of what transpired in the esoteric debate, Zhua Fan's actions had gone beyond human understanding, leaving Lang Wucheng in the dark about his next move. It had robbed him of his initiative in this situation, ending up getting smacked around like a child. Even if Zhua Fan had been stronger, he'd still not do it. A trained eye would see that the Emperor wanted to use this excuse to force Luo clan to show its hand and thus, was a partial winner. While Luo clan used the stage to push back at the regent estate and shake their public image, also winning some. While only regent estate, suppressed by a new house, suffered the worst. Doesn't that mean the current Zhua Fan is a combination of Lang Wucheng and Gu Santong in one? Prime Minister, it's best this threat is dealt with fast, before it affects Sir's plan. While the kid isn't invincible, we too can still handle him. Please let us cull him and spare you the suffering. No hurry. He isn't my enemy yet. Quite the helper in fact. Taking him out earlier will only benefit the others. I don't take kindly to letting others enjoy the fruits of my work. I have figured out that old Bean's mind. 8 houses, 1,000-year-old secret order, they have all been long in play, ha ha ha. Come, the ceremony is about to begin. Humph, what's with being all pretentious like? You're nothing but a steward of a no-name clan. Youngning, he isn't a normal steward. In his hands, the Luo clan has become regent estate's equal. Keep in mind the next time you meet people from the Luo clan to show some courtesy. Luo clan isn't to be taken lightly. Their steward is a man to befriend. Second brother, don't forget about our imperial family's rules. You control me. I almost forgot. Youngning, how did you get out? Dog door. Youngning, you. Ha ha ha. Eldest brother, breathe, breathe. Sister likes to mess around. The 9th gate will soon open and we'll take her back. Third brother, you're the best. Your head looks like a pig, but your brain is sharper than one. Eldest brother, I think handing her over to Imperial Father is best. Ground her for half a year and seal all the tunnels in the Imperial Palace. See how she'll get out then. You're the most handsome man ever. Even more than Juefan. Open the gates. Thousands of guards in arrays. Based on every house's legacy, the imperial family's legacy rules supreme. His Majesty has arrived. May your Majesty live a long and prosperous life. As everyone knows, I have called you all here today, to bear witness and rejoice, by the grace of Tianyu's ancestors, to the rise of a new house in our empire. Tianyu has survived the past 1,000 years in no small part due to our 7 houses' assistance, bringing stability and prosperity, safeguarding peace along the ages. In all these years, the imperial family dared not neglect its duty, looking for talents to defend the well-being of its people. That is the purpose of the esoteric debate, to see a clan rise up and make Tianyu great. I am sad to say that this has never happened. We are fortunate that the heavens finally took pity on us and my rule, and presented us with a new house, working alongside the 7 houses in strengthening our foundation. This is a blessing to myself, to the nation, and to everyone else. Do you even believe in what you are saying? Humph, it's just a show, no one will take it seriously. Praise heavens. Good, after we showed our respects to heaven and earth, we then have the Son of Heaven, which is myself. Luo clan's head, Luo Yunhai, step forward. Yes, your Majesty. Young Luo Yunhai, your father has been taken from you at an early age, yet with your bravery and resolve, you have led the clan forward alone. You have followed Marshal Dogu in battle and showed marvelous skill in the esoteric debate. You are a true model of Tianyu's heroes. I bestow upon the Luo clan the title of the 8th noble house. Windgaze City shall be your domain along with the 100 cities around it. You shall be known as Regent of Prosperity, allowed to own a prince's manor in the imperial capital. Prince. The emperor's title came with vile intentions. He wants to place the Regent estate and Luo clan on opposite fronts. My plan for Regent estate is to drag it out. Regent estate isn't about to sway under the Emperor's taunt. So when the tripartite division took shape, all those titles became empty words. Does the Dog Emperor want to use us as cannon fodder? I don't give a damn. However, 100 cities will give me a huge source of cultivation materials. Ha 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 ha. Thank you, Your Majesty. Luo Yuncheng, the young miss of the Luo clan, come forward. A male would take on the mantle of clan head along with titles, so why is he calling me as well? May Your Majesty live a long and prosperous life. Luo Yuncheng is dignified and virtuous, strong and loyal. After the misfortune that befell your clan, you held strong against all adversity, raising your little brother and guiding the clan. You are a model of virtue to all of Tianyu. I take you as my goddaughter, naming you Princess Yongnan, and expect you to become a good sister with my daughter Yongning in safeguarding Tianyu. What? Your Majesty, never. This is an imperial decree. Then, I shall accept. The award ceremony should be over now. Luo clan's steward, Zhuofan, step forth. How dare you not kneel before His Majesty? You're the one with the nerve. Calling it to attention when the Emperor said nothing, trying to kiss someone's ass. Do you think of yourself better than the Emperor? No, Your Majesty. Step back. Then, Zhuofan, why do you not kneel? My knees are wounded. With Your Majesty's brilliant and wise character, I'm sure you won't pressure the future house's steward. In layman's terms, you just called us irreplaceable, in order to strengthen the nation's foundation. So why the hell would you nitpick? Only a poor ruler would do that. Won't that shame you? Zhuofan, please kneel. After all, it is the Son of Heaven. You truly are a worthy steward for the Luo clan, Zhuofan. Your reputation precedes you. Then, Zhuofan will receive your title. Steward Zhuofan of the Luo clan, you are a man of bravery and wisdom, holding your clan together through hard times, loyal and caring, a pillar of the empire. I bestow upon you the title Best Steward under Heavens, wielding the power of the 3 armies and the bearer of my authority. Isn't this? Below 1 person, above 10,000 people. Your Majesty, are you going to hand over the empire to others? The old coot can't take it anymore. He wants to speed up the chaos by getting the monkey added incentive to do just that, and flip the board while he is at it. Present the violet mantle. Best Steward under Heavens. The Best Steward under Heavens title should be mine. I can't accept it. I can't accept it. Imperial Father, this is most unbecoming. Please reconsider. Please reconsider, Your Majesty. Please reconsider. Please reconsider. Please reconsider. This is an imperial decree, stand down. The imperial family's robe is characterized by dragon claws. It is a symbol of their rank, authority, and power. 4 makes 1 a prince, while 5 lifts him to be the Son of Heaven, an emperor. This cape is proof that Zhuofan is just shy of having the entire empire at his feet. Such controversy would never have stood, since it holds a strong feeling of outrage and rebellion against the current court. Currently, Zhuofan is truly beneath the emperor in both name and power. Not even the 7 houses, princes, or even I, the crown prince, can compare. Imperial Father, why do you do this? Now that Zhuofan has this supreme authority, he will be even more arrogant in the future. Who can mess with him? The award ceremony is officially over. You can withdraw from the Imperial City. Fan. Come with me. This is where I and Mr. Sima play chess. Here, we're simple people, without rank. Please, make yourself at home. Fan, I've heard a lot about you, but this is the first time we've met. I first heard of you from my third son. He said that the Luo clan has a clever steward helping them and that I needn't worry. Thus I supported this new clan. As for your ability, I never gave it a second thought. How strong can a third-rate broken-up clan's clever steward become? I mean, the scope was just so limited, it was impossible for it to grow. Wouldn't you agree? Sure enough, if it were me, I'd have the same disinterest in the Luo clan and myself upon hearing of them. However, killing you, Geeky, in Blue Expanse City gave me quite a shock. The only thing on my mind in those days was how could the third mind of Tianyu, Hell Valley's schemer, die at the hands of a nobody. It was then that I began to take notice of you. I reckon I was among the minority who held you in such high regard. I planned to keep my head low back then, to build up my strength and avoid unwelcome scrutiny. But then Ninger showed up and the circumstances forced me to go all out. Then Hell Valley followed up with their kill order, harassing me at every step. Come to think of it, I wasn't all that level-headed as I believed, but a mindless savage charging through. But I liked the charge, so staunch, so invigorating. You don't have to feel sorry, I understand. A patient man like you would never face such strong enemies so early. But as gold can't dull its radiance, or how a diamond can't hide among the sand. You two will meet with these events, whether you like it or not. Only, your radiance is perhaps a bit too gaudy. Even I was almost blinded, ha ha ha. After my poor heart calmed down at last, months later, you pulled another one. You wrecked Drifting Flowers City and killed 3 house elders. That scared me. I wanted to build the Luo clan up to strike a balance, but you, the chick I had been raising, almost bit a wolf to death. You were close to ruining everything. I was wondering if renouncing your clan would be the better part of valor. Many apologies, Your Majesty, get up. I was too reckless and almost wasted Your Majesty's hard work. I am ashamed of myself. His words feel sincere, but lack any truth. He goes on and on about balance and stuff, but from today's attitude, he wants anything but. All he wants is chaos. Ha ha ha. It's fine. It's all in the past anyway. It was only then that I realized my son was right. You truly are a man of many talents. How else could you have incited so much chaos? And so, I came to a bold and radical decision. I sent Marshal Doga to Windgate City for rescue. Do you know why? I am moved to tears by Your Majesty's extreme favor for my Luo clan. No, it wasn't for the Luo clan, but for you. Ah. I am shocked and dare not accept such praise. Is there anything you won't dare to do? I wholly appreciate your strength. The next set of events only proved that my decision to send 1,000,000 soldiers in defense of one man was the right approach. You haven't let me down. Fan, I have called you here to come to an understanding between us. Command me, Your Majesty. What do you think of becoming the Prime Minister? Your Majesty, the Empire already has Prime Minister Zhuge. Of the Empire's 3 great minds, Yu Geeky only knew how to manipulate and scheme, a disgrace. Lang Wuchang has talent, but a petty character that lacks any drive. Prime Minister Zhuge is the best candidate, holding his office for decades, his conduct exemplary. Only. He is just like me, old. Once I'm gone, am I to just leave an old man behind as support, to drag his feet and the nation? It is not something I want to see, and I'm sure my successor would be in agreement as well. So, the emperor wants to pave the way for his son. Zhuofan, I've seen the path you've taken to reach here. You are no weaker than Zhuge Changfeng, perhaps even better. I believe you will surpass him in the future and become an even better leader of the Four Pillars. You becoming a prime minister will benefit the whole nation. I have made you the best steward beneath heavens, also you could guide Tianyu's future for me. He seems so sincere, but he must be hiding something. Providence made me king, yet he's not scared I'd take it all away. Since he doesn't want to be honest, I'll make him speak. But your majesty, as you know, I have a dragon soul. Being in court, won't I and the imperial family collide? Dragon vein soul is a creature of the world. My family had it quelled for generations to safeguard Tianyu's prosperous future. By itself, it means nothing. Why else would we place Regent Estate as a guardian of caged dragon city yet be fearless of them taking the dragon souls for themselves and stealing our rule? Remind me again, who was it that killed Huangpu Qingtian, the one calling himself heaven's gift upon this world, he who had a dragon soul as well? Destiny has always been in our own two hands. If posterity works hard and loves their nation, Tianyu will thrive, its people will be happy. But if an unruly successor is brash and decadent, how can Tianyu survive? Destiny, heaven, all are empty words. If I advocate such superstition, I wouldn't have needed to work myself to the bone over its future, now would I? This old man's words make perfect sense. This emperor's words make perfect sense. Even I have to believe it. As for what is cooking in his old head, not even I know. Your Majesty, give me some time to consider. Sure, take all the time you need. Though I do hope you will serve your country and live up to the title I've bestowed upon you. If everything the emperor said today is a lie, then he is no emperor but an Oscar actor. I'll leave now. Your Majesty, the princess has returned safely. Well, Youngning only knows how to make me worry. If not for Zhuofan, God knows what would have happened to her. I had never dreamt Zhuofan would reach such power in just a few days. I fear he has already surpassed us. What a little monster. Humph, why stop there? He is clearly like the peak radiant stage Zhuge Changfeng. Versed in pen and the sword. Simply frightening. Cough cough. Your Majesty. Cough. Bring me a quill and paper. Tell me everything that's happened, including the three's reactions. One must be collected, to have a way with words, to adhere to the ancestors' teachings. These are the qualities of a ruler. But why do I feel you're being so stubborn? You will tire the people, sigh. The second is bold and benevolent, firm and ambitious, yet rude, rash, and greedy. One day you will end up being used, humph. You are not fit for power. Your Majesty, what? I know you side with him, but my three sons need to be observed for longer. Especially the third. I fail to comprehend him. Lest the road I've paved with so much sweat and blood will lead to the nation's collapse in the hands of a decadent successor, and I will never rest. If only there was one among them just half as shrewd as Zhuofan. I would then pass on this throne in peace. Today I must join the Luo clan. How dare you climb the ladder of the Luo clan? Don't you look at yourself? All of you, get out of the way. It's the best steward beneath heavens, Steward Zhua. Steward Zhua, take us in. My clan is eternally loyal to yours. Steward Zhua, forget about him. Take me. My clan is first-rate, an asset in battle. We'll charge the enemy alongside and will fulfill your orders to the letter. A bunch of flatterers. Stop them. Not to worry. Not a single one will pass me. Zhuofan, you're back at last. We've been waiting for ages. Forgive my late arrival. That old coot just kept running his mouth, forcing me to make you all wait. Otherwise, how could I have kept you waiting for so long? Across the whole of Tianyu, the only guy who has the balls to call the emperor an old coot will probably be him alone. Can't you be more considerate? Do you want to die defaming the emperor all the time? Don't tell me you're afraid of Pavilion Lord Long and the rest ratting on us. How could we? Brother Zhua, please don't joke. I am not one to pay attention to my tone, you know. But that doesn't make me a fool, at least I know how to choose my words. I only said that about the emperor knowing fully well that you won't snitch. Like I said once, you've helped me over the last decade, and the Luo clan will become your strongest backer. 10 years have yet to pass, but the Luo clan has already become the only house capable of standing against the regent estate. If the Luo clan falls, what about all of you? We are now roped together in this. There's no way for you to sell me out, so I trust you the most. Am I right? Zhuofan's ever self-important reaction, his kingly air, is on a whole another level than even Huangpu Tianyuan or Lang Wuchang. Humph. No need to be so tense, we're all old friends having gone through thick and thin. Luo clan will never forget that. Unlike Regent Estate, you can feel safe with us. We won't turn on you once we reach the top. Oh, how come I don't see Edifice Lord Chu? What's wrong? Did something happen? Ha ha ha. Steward Zhua, she's fine. She's just in seclusion. Seclusion. The esoteric debate has ended and the strife of the 8 houses has begun. What's she, the House Lord, doing goddamn secluding herself? Something must have happened. Their Highnesses, the Crown Prince and Third Prince, have arrived. Edifice Lord Chu. The Crown Prince. What is he doing here? I've seen the Crown Prince once and he left me with an impression. He is subtle and sharp, and won't get himself dragged into the house's strife. He's more of an old fox watching the fire burn from the sidelines. Yet he took the initiative of coming here by himself, to get close to us. He has a clear objective in mind. As to what, we'll just have to wait and see. Steward Zhua, His Highness the Crown Prince has come to pay the Luo House a social visit, but he is sure to want to discuss something secret as well. It's best if we take our leave first. You're so thoughtful. Please. Imperial brother, Imperial sister, your prosperity compound is so lively. That crowd you have outside almost had even me blocked. This scene is somewhat familiar. Back then, didn't the fatty drag me as well? These two are indeed related, humph. Please forgive my transgression of not coming out to welcome you, Your Highness. Please, we're all family now. You don't have to be so distant. Just call me elder brother. The Crown Prince is kind, amiable, and modest. Oh, Steward Zhua. You, sir, have become the best steward beneath heavens as of today. You are in charge of all of Tianyu's affairs. Beneath one man and above everyone else. Congratulations on having received such boundless glory. I know it is late, but please accept my acclaim. Oh, I know. Next time be quicker about it. Zhuofan. Elder brother offers you his sincere congratulations, and this is how you thank him. What's your attitude? Don't think that I won't. Elder brother, don't stop me. I will put this punk in his place for what he did to you. You won't what, beat me up? Bring it. I see why the old third has become sworn brothers with Zhuofan. Look at them. One has a flair for the dramatic, cocky, and obnoxious, sticking his nose higher than the heavens even in front of me, the Crown Prince. The other is no better either. He's got no power yet still wants to play pretend, pulling me into his act while he's at it. These two are like two peas in a pod. Steward Jua is so fresh and reasonable. I truly admire you. Old Third, that was my sincere apology, and what Steward Jua said was right. You can't interfere. Humph, consider yourself lucky that the elder brother has let you off. Next time. Humph. Bring up the gifts. This is Sea Phantom Wing. The wings of a 7th level spiritual beast, Abyss Phantom Butterfly. The Abyss Phantom Butterfly is ethereal, an expert in using illusions, and swift in water. Not even a peak radiant stage expert can escape this creature's illusions, offering instead his soul for it to feast on. The higher in stage a cultivator progresses, the more he trains his soul, hence soul attacks are more sought after. The Sea Phantom Wings are a nightmare for any radiant stage expert, or even higher. The imperial family must have a sizable treasury amassed over 1,000 years, for a mere crown prince to present such an invaluable gift. Steward Jua, I know you had lightning wings, but had come to lose them in the esoteric debate. Please kindly accept this gift I've prepared for you. Every reward is deserved. What does the crown prince wish for me to do in exchange? Steward Jua is a national hero, and the Luo clan is a national asset. I only wish for the two of us to work together for the safety of our empire. That is my humble request. Humph, more like having us as your lackeys. Cut the slick act. Just accept the elder brother's goodwill, what's there to consider? Won't it help you strive harder for Tianyu? This is a natural responsibility of the Luo clan, now a crucial part of our nation. The crown prince wants the Luo clan to work with him, for him. But the fatty's dumb act changed its content, making the Luo clan work for Tianyu and thus accepting the gift fully deserving. The way it went, what looked like Fatty helping the crown prince is in fact helping the Luo clan escape the crown prince's clutches. Striving for Tianyu and siding with the crown prince aren't semantics. The fatty is hiding himself. He is quite the shrewd guy. I wonder if the crown prince can read between the lines. The crown prince's gift has become waste. I'm really happy to meet Steward Jua today. I'll take my leave now. Please take care. It seems that the crown prince has yet to find out that the fatty sold him out. As for serving Tianyu, humph. It's not a problem. Who's to say whom the future Tianyu belongs to? Third brother, thank you for coming with me. Otherwise, it would have been impossible to make friends with the prideful Steward Jua even if I came as the crown prince. Don't be like that, elder brother. We are close, you and I. Of course, I'll help you out. Elder brother, weren't you always against us getting close to the houses? Then why? You must think that I am going against the imperial father's decree by doing this, correct? It's just that. Sigh. The imperial father has been going down on his years and his handling of court falls shorter from one year to the next. With the Luo clan and regent estate being like fire and water, it will be dangerously easy for Tianyu to fall into chaos and wreck the imperial father's poor heart from anxiety. As his son, I must set things right. That is why I wanted to get close to the rising Luo clan so that I may mediate in the direst moments and bring balance to Tianyu. Oh, elder brother is so considerate towards the people and father. I am in awe. Elder brother, just say the word and I will fulfill any request you may have to my full capabilities. This is the only thing I can do to share the load you and father carry. Third brother, I thank you for your good intentions. If only our second brother had a fraction of your kindness, I believe we brothers could do it. If we work as one, nothing is impossible. A shame. Elder brother, lighten up. Second brother will one day understand your toil. I hope so. Third brother, I still have documents to handle for father in the imperial palace. I'll be going. Thank you for your hard work, elder brother. Goodbye. Rub rub, that damn lardass talks too much. Really disgusting. Greetings. Prime Minister Zhuge. Your Highness. By your confident gaze, I believe the plan was a success. Of sorts, however, Zhuge Fan is a highfalutin, leaving me with anger but nowhere to vent. Your Highness, please bear it. Zhuge Fan is a prideful youngster who has yet to experience true failure. Even Lang Wucheng suffered at his hands. His pride is warranted. This is just how people with talent are. But will this cocky man one day take your position and become Prime Minister? You heard it yourself, how the Emperor bestowed him the best steward beneath heaven's title. And what does that mean? Becoming Prime Minister. His Majesty is paving the way, a capable official for the new Emperor. Zhuge Fan may be unorthodox and crass in his methods, unlike me, but we are the same in one aspect. We are more than qualified to be the Prime Minister. I understand, Prime Minister Zhuge. But I just can't stand Zhuge Fan's attitude. Just thinking how I'll tangle with him day after day once I'm crowned, is infuriating. Your Highness need not worry about this for now. Perhaps. You won't even get the chance. Nothing. Just a guess about His Majesty's thoughts. Every ruler plays favorites, leaving to his successor the people he wants. This goes double for the officials. Yet this time, His Majesty has decided to forego this and settle on the next Prime Minister candidate. Now why do you think he did that? If the officials are chosen before the ruler, this can only mean one thing. His Majesty is yet to decide who among you three is to be the successor. Your Highness, don't put too much stock in your Crown Prince status, when it gives no advantage whatsoever in the power struggle. How can this be? Now do you see why I suggested getting close to Zhuge Fan? Since any one of you three will do. It will all come down to who fits this stuck-up future Grand Chancellor best. This shall decide who among you is destined to be Emperor. Of course. In case your Highness and Zhuge Fan can't exactly rub shoulders, you might as well give up on the throne. Being a regent isn't all that bad either. Prime Minister Zhuge, thanks for the advice, I understand what you mean. Now I know what I must do. Are you really helping him take the throne? Helping. Humph, I'm not so bored as to get his dowry for him. The Emperor is only praising the Luo clan so much because of this tripartite stalemate plan, have the tigers tear each other apart while he reaps the benefits. But does he think I'll just stand by and let him do that? I will entangle the imperial family into this mess and jumble the board so much he won't be able to tell left from right. Ha ha ha, since he wants chaos, I'll give him a helping hand and raise hell. We'll just have to wait and see who will be the true reaper in the end. The Prime Minister is brilliant. The Crown Prince, a man of such impeccable conduct, is looking for a faction as well. The imperial capital isn't as calm as the surface. Anyway, with the Luo clan growing day by day and on the initiative, who can rein us in when we are in constant transformation? Steward Zhuge, someone has come with an invitation. I just sent away the Crown Prince, and the second one comes right after. The second prince is filled with wild ambitions, always discussing with the houses in secret. But everyone looked down on him, until recently, when he got tangled with Hell Valley. To vie for the throne, I presume. Ripping Steward Zhuge, you'd best avoid getting into the imperial family's affairs, lest you incite trouble. Humph, I fear no trouble. But what does this second prince think he is, that he can just ask me to visit him? Even the Crown Prince paid yours truly a visit. Steward Zhuge has nerves of steel. Coming to such a decision with such a reason. What's else? The High Priest's Palace, the third pillar, demigod Yun Xuanji. I have yet to pay this 1,000-year-old mystifying clan a visit. And now it is knocking on my door. The Yun clan is the most secretive clan since the founding of Tianyu. This clan has mastered an amazing and strange skill. In every generation, there will be one person who knows how to read the heavens, a sacred bloodline that can infer the fate of the nation. This bloodline doesn't offer them power but allows them to look into a person's fate and the empire's path with ultimate precision. This person is called the High Priest in every generation, a title the emperor bestowed. The current High Priest is the 7th clan head of the Yun clan, the one they call demigod Yun Xuanji. They say Yun Xuanji doesn't care about mundane affairs. So how come he knows about me? Steward Zhua, he is an incredible man. Since he has invited you, he must want to convey something of dire importance. You have to go. You guys are quite respectful of Yun Xuanji. Is he that trustworthy? Absolutely. Yun Xuanji is an anomaly in Tianyu. Be it the emperor, Zhuge Changfeng, Dugu Zhantian, or the 7 houses, everyone would knock on his door whenever they faced something beyond their understanding. And he answers each time. I once visited Sir myself and his words brought light to my eyes. Isn't this just a charlatan who deceives everyone with false rumors? As the saying goes, chaos breeds heroes while peace kills mystics. The world is perfect, peaceful, and safe. But your sudden scrying and spouting of the world falling into chaos, with anyone vying for the throne, will shake the empire to its core. No. It is a clear violation of the imperial family, yet the emperor never once snuffed it out but kept it close for 1,000 years. This is more than baffling, insane even. Such a mystic whose words shape the nation and even lead the houses, perhaps he can shake the nation in one sentence. How can the emperor let such a person live? Ha 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 ha. Steward Zhua, you may not know. The Yun clan has never shied away from the straight and narrow. It treats everyone as guests, yet never holds favorites. It never involves itself in court affairs, taking neutral ground and never crossing the line. The only reason the imperial family's fears were abetted. Unlike any other mystic, Yun clan has an ancestral teaching. The walks of life are numerous, heaven ever-changing, and humanity's wisdom boundless. Isn't that the same as saying, at the end of it all you have only yourself to rely on? That's just it. His words guide you on your path. As for succeeding, it all comes down to you. This is what makes the Yun clan incredible. Well, I think he is a hustler. To juggle so many big shots sure takes skill. I'm looking forward to meeting him. Who knows, I may learn a thing or two on how to use you guys better. He. Even better. If you can learn anything, we'll be coming to you for guidance, ha ha ha. High Priest's Palace. May I know who Sir is and your purpose? I'm a merchant. I heard that the High Priest knows the fate of the heavens, so I came to pay a visit. Forgive me, but clan head is tending to an important guest these 3 days and can't receive you. You may come afterward. Let me make you a reservation. The Yun clan sure is fair. So lofty yet hearing the people's needs. Even their kid is polite. At the very least, it knows how to raise their clansmen. The Yun clan advocates virtue, a stark contrast from a common mystic. Pinch cheeks, ha ha ha. Little guy, I won't tease you anymore. In fact, I have received an invitation. Here. Oh, best steward beneath heavens, forgive me for not recognizing you, Sir Zhua. Clan head has long been expecting you. Please follow me. Here is our observatory. Clan head is currently tending to a guest. Please wait here while I inform him. High Priest, your scrying has never failed, so why is it this time that it is completely different? Sir Zhua, you. Indeed. I can infer human minds, but not heaven's will. Something I admire the high priest for. But this time, I am unable to readily accept the high priest's error. 20 years ago you told us that the eldest young master is fit to rule, that it was a wonderful omen. But now. Indeed, your eldest young master had the rare earth dragon disposition. He needed to pass 3 tribulations and his future would have been limitless. What tribulations? These 3 were a part of heaven's plan I dare not divulge. But since he had come to pass, it no longer applies. They are heaven's will, father and son, and sin. Which of them was Juefan? None of them. Then why say there were 3? Aren't they clearly 4? It was even one that took his life. Heaven is ever-changing, though some movements can be tracked. With a human having 3,000 paths to choose from, his life can take a myriad of turns. But your dear son's tragic loss is a true accident. Yun Xuanji really is a hustler. Who the hell would say an expert like Huangpu Qingtian's death was an oopsie? Is he trying to smash his own name? High priest, haven't you always preached that no life is by accident? That heaven has decreed everything. Even if a mistake happens, it is only a fork in the road that is fate. Aren't you the one mistaken then? Why is it that when it comes to Qingtian's turn, it's an accident? One's path is impermanent, heaven ever-shifting, and of the world's myriad creatures, no one can escape their destiny. With how the world has 8 gates. Opening, torpor, life, harm, impediment, spectacle, shock, death. To enter the gate of life is to be alive, to enter the gate of death is to die, to enter the gate of torpor is to lag in lethargy and be in a slur, to enter the gate of spectacle is to have a bright future. But in any case, it always revolves around taking one of the 8 gates, never outside them. However, as there are myriads of living beings, an anomaly is bound to appear. There comes a time when a singular man stands outside heaven's control. You mean Juefan isn't part of heaven's schedule? What does it mean to stand outside heaven's control? We shall stop here. I have spoken too much already, you are now on your own. Show yourselves out. Thank you, High Priest, for your counsel. I understand fully, and we shall now take our leave. We shall come again another time. Hey, Sir Lang, understand what? I didn't get anything out of that rant. Estate Lord, let's go. The High Priest has already given us clear advice. Juefan is an anomaly, neither friend nor foe, he has nothing to do with us. Estate Lord, when we get back, I will explain everything. Juefan. Yo, what a coincidence. You. What are you doing here? Just like you came to ask how to deal with me, I've also come to the High Priest for pointers on what's the best way to get rid of you guys. Though, isn't it funny how we both visit the same person for our problems? Humph, ignorant whelp, Parish has stood tall for 1,000 years, above mundane affairs. And they won't start doing it now for a measly conflict. They are merely here to point out our path and clarify our purpose. Besides, now that I fully understand our circumstances, the Luo clan may be evolving day by day, but it will be at the heart of chaos. Attack us and both our houses will fall, leaving others to reap the benefits. Intellectuals like you and me aren't dumb enough to choose this path. Yes, but who was it that kept backing off in front of the Imperial Palace? Ha ha ha, Sir Lang, you know you can't beat me, yet you are also scared to face me. It must be. Here is where you fall short. You don't have my courage. You are just a mere counselor unable to achieve anything noteworthy. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Estate Lord, let's go. Sigh, little one, I've shown you humanity's most morbid side. But Look how those guys left bleak and despondent before yours truly. Am I cool or what?